Half hour with continuing coverage of the assassination attempt on former President Donald Trump. It happened at a campaign rally yesterday in Pennsylvania.
We're now joined by Pix 11's Julie Millay, live in Bedminster, New Jersey at Trump National Golf Course this morning, because, Julie, that was where the president went after he was released from the hospital. This is his New Jersey home.
That's right, Kirsten. We're told he is resting here after landing here in the overnight hours after being released from the hospital following that attempt on his life yesterday at that campaign rally. Now, we have seen several Trump supporters drive by, some folks with Trump flags in their cars honking their horns at us. We are about 2 miles away from the entrance there. Security understandably very tight this morning. The Secret Service sending us almost 2 miles down the road from that entrance. But we did hear from the former president just this morning, a little less than 2 hours ago. Former President Trump taking to Truth Social to say, quote, "Thank you to everyone for their thoughts and prayers yesterday. We pray for those who were wounded and hold in our hearts the citizen who was so horribly killed." Now, that statement was very lengthy. He went on to say that he's looking forward to being at the Republican National Convention this week in Wisconsin. Those scary moments unfolding yesterday while the former president was on stage at that rally in Butler, Pennsylvania. The presumptive GOP nominee, now just days away from accepting that Republican nomination for president, did appear to have blood on his face following the shooting. In a statement later, the president said he knew something was wrong, saying, quote, "He felt the bullet ripping through his skin." An eyewitness had this to say about what he saw.
Yeah, I was at the fence right over here, no more than 30, 40 yards away from the shooter. Police, that there was a guy crawling on the roof, and then we saw a rifle sling over his shoulder. And yeah, after that, a couple shots fired off, so it wasn't very, you know, it was scary.
Now, I do want to get to this brand new video we have. The FBI identifying the shooter early this morning. That shooter was shot and killed by Secret Service agents. This is video of the FBI raiding his home. Also in Pennsylvania, the shooter identified as 20-year-old Thomas Matthew Crooks of Bethel Park, Pennsylvania. Statements pouring in as well following this shooter being identified from people on both sides of the political aisle, wishing the former president well and condemning this attack. Now, back out here live, we continue to see supporters in this area rolling through near the president's residence here. We're awaiting any further word from the former president or any additional information about what led up to this attack, as well as the president's condition. This considered the most serious attempt on a president or a presidential candidate's life since 1981, when Ronald Reagan was shot. We are going to stay out here to continue to bring you the latest updates as we can. But for now, John and Kirsten, back to you.
Yeah, and Julie, now that we know that the president is safe in all of this, the big part of this is the investigation into the potential security lapses. Thank you for your reporting from New Jersey.